All right, let's find out what's up this week. This is a huge, huge week, galactically, cosmically speaking. This week, not only does Saturn go direct, but Pluto goes direct, and we have the first of 2 full moons for the month of October. So as we roll into this week, Mercury's in Scorpio. The sun is opposite Chiron. So what we're doing right now is really addressing our triggers, our wounds, right? Sun opposite Chiron. Chiron is that wounded healer energy. So this is the thing we came in with, that piece of karmic wounding that we're here to find a way to mitigate, find a way to manage, find a way to heal, right? So that we not only heal ourselves, but then we can help others. So this is a big deal. And so we have a Pisces Moon that's trining that Scorpio Mercury. And so this is a time to really talk about and explore and express those feelings, right? And those feelings are those triggers. So it's a pretty big deal. And then on Tuesday, Saturn goes direct. And as we know, Saturn is the planet of rules and boundaries and restrictions. And Saturn asks us to create our own rules and boundaries and restrictions so that we're not bound by others, right? So if you know that by waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning and meditating and having a quick 2-mile run, your day is qualitatively better than if you don't do those things, that is a rule, boundary, or restriction. It's simply yours. It's your choice, right? And the consequence of imposing that boundary, even on yourself, is that your day is qualitatively better. And your choice in not imposing that self-boundary is that your day might not be qualitatively better. So Saturn asks us to choose, and to choose wisely. Also, of course, Mars is squaring Saturn and Pluto right now. And so that is creating a little bit of kind of like a push me, pull you situation, right? Because while Saturn is going direct, Mars is still retrograde. And so that urge to act is there, but it's a little bit stunted. So be patient with yourself this week. Also on Tuesday, alrighty then. Also on Tuesday, Venus is in Leo, right? And she trines that Aries Mars. And so this is about making some choices, right? And we know that everybody's a little edgy right now with Mars and Aries. So this is a time when you get to choose whether you're going to be reactive or whether you're going to be responsive, right? You get to choose, and that's some fire energy. But you can also be demonstrative of your heart instead of reactive to your feelings. There is a difference, and it matters. It definitely matters. On Wednesday, the moon conjuncts Neptune, right? Again, this is about being in those feelings, right? And that moon is going to square the North Node. So this is about destiny and your feelings and your divine destiny, right? So this is about believing and trusting and having faith and knowing what you know like you know it, right? Really walking that destiny even when the 3D doesn't support your awareness, your knowingness, your inner vision, right? This is the time when faith happens, when faith matters. On Thursday, we have a full moon at 9 Aries. This is the harvest moon. It's the first of 2 full moons in October. It's also conjunct Chiron. Again, this is a time to be in your feelings, to give gratitude, right? for the path that you're walking. With a full moon in Aries, it's about really, really embracing the fire, the path, how you got where you are. It's a big full moon. It's a time to be in some serious and deep gratitude, especially right now, especially in the cycle that we're in. Yeah. On Friday, Venus moves into Virgo, right? So this is going to kind of echo our new moon that we just had. So Venus is moving into Virgo, and Venus is about 3D love, right? It can be I love tacos. It can be I love really soft sheets. It can be I love my dog. I love my boyfriend. I love my mom. It doesn't matter what you're talking about. If it's 3D, a thing you can experience in this world, then Venus is ruling that relationship. So relations and money and things like that. And Virgo asks us to put that into practice, right? So again, we're really going to have to contemplate what we're calling in terms of our intentions. And this is about really getting clear with what we love, and how we put that love into practice, how we bring it into expression. Also, Mercury will be opposite Uranus, right? So this is about speaking and communicating in terms of like literally like depth charges, right? In terms of what we're going to allow ourselves to be triggered by, you know, especially with that Sun opposite Chiron. We have to be aware of where our hearts are getting triggered, where our selves are getting triggered. And then on Saturday, Venus is going to trine a Taurus moon, right? So this is about bringing those feelings into reality, right? And finding a way to, even with that Mars square, really bring those things out into the light. Yeah, and then on Sunday, Pluto goes direct. And so our big three will be in full direct mode. And this is going to be all about actually doing something with our transformative process, with the power that we have dug up, with all of the things that we have been in the midst of for the last months and months and months. This is going to be a time where we really have to be conscious of our creations, our intentions, our what comes next. Because what is up next is Mercury Retrograde. And that's going to be an interesting time for everyone. But we're going to have to really, really be cognizant and conscious of the things that we are creating. You know, as we speak the words, what a shit show things are, we are calling more shit show into being. So with this Mercury in Scorpio, you know, our powers of magnetism are amplified and magnified. And so the more you talk about the shit show, the more shit show you get. So ask yourself if that's really, really what you want to be calling into awareness. Is that really, really what you want to be calling into being? I mean, if it is, there's nothing you can do about that. But the more you call it in, the more you get it. So just be mindful. Let's check our week. Monday, the 28th. So we have the Page of Swords and the Five of Swords, right? So this is about messages, decisions, talking. Again, we've got, you know, Mercury and Scorpio. So this is about those messages that are coming in and finding that time to cut things away to really, really clarify our message, and perhaps even be cognizant of the messages that are happening around us as we witness that Pisces moon calling other people's feelings into expression, right? And again, that Five of Swords is a card of Pyrrhic victory. It's about a victory that is so challengingly won that there's nothing left to win. You know, when you raise the town, there's nothing left to conquer. When you destroy another person, there's nothing left to attach to. And so this is about being careful. You know, Pisces Moon is all about really, really digging into the depths, diving and understanding consequentially what's happening. And if you destroy what you are seeking to unite with that Mercury in Scorpio, then there's nothing left. There's no victory. Nobody wins. Nobody wins. So just be aware as we move through this week that that's a real awareness. You know, be conscious of the rest of the world. Tuesday, Saturn goes direct, right? We've got the Queen of Wands, and she is about the fullness of passion and inspiration and really putting yourself into the world fearlessly, right? And so this is that also Venus trine Mars day, right? So what we're talking about is, are you going to be triggered, or are you going to show your love? Are you going to really step into the bigness of your heart, or are you going to be explosive, right? And so here we have the Six of Swords modifying her. This is about moving away from the rough waters into the calm waters with the power of your thoughts, the power of your ideas. This is about understanding that the consequences of your actions bring about the things of greatest passion in your life, and to be cognizant of your decision to be reactive or responsive. Saturn got something to say this week. Wednesday, again, we've got that moon conjunct Neptune. So we're talking about belief and faith and destiny, right? Because we're squaring the North Node. So we have this Four of Pentacles. We're holding back, right? We're holding back our own abundance instead of standing here and knowing that we've done this work and waiting for our ships to come in. So we have a choice to make. Do we hold back? Do we err on the side of caution? Do we lead with our need for security here, or do we trust? Do we trust that the things that we have passionately planted are now coming to us? Well, I mean, I know where I stand on that. You have to make a decision about where you stand on that. It's a beautiful thing. That's how it works. On the full moon, y'all, Aries full moon, conjunct Chiron. Again, gratitude for your path. So the Nine of Wands, he is victorious, and he is standing in defense of what he has won, right? He is fierce and strong and sure of himself. This hard-won battle behind him, green and beautiful, lush, this is his victory, claimed by the Two of Cups, which is all about love and union and divine love and overcoming. Having overcome this mountain, we are blessed by this divine union, right? The cups are full. This is all about one-on-one love. This is about a hard-won battle. So be grateful. Be grateful for that victory, for the end to the struggle, right? Full moon in Aries, the first full moon of October. Again, we've got the Nine of Wands here. This is the day that Venus moves into Virgo. Seven of Pentacles. He looks a little sad in this deck. He's not always sad. What he is patient, right? The Seven of Pentacles is all about having planted your seeds and being patient, knowing that your ships are coming in. And again, we are vigilant. We are mindful. We know what it took to get here. This is our depth charge day, right? This is the day that Mercury is opposite Uranus. So be mindful of your languaging. And as Venus is in Virgo, right? What do we know about Virgo? Virgo is the priestess. She's nothing if not patient. She knows what seeds she's planted. She knows how to tend them. She knows how to wait. She knows exactly what's coming, and she knows how to stand vigil. Yeah, so this is really, again, about reaching back to your intentions at the time of the new moon and being patient and vigilant as you wait for their fullness, even if the full moon has not brought them here all the way. On Saturday, Venus trines that Taurus moon, again bringing our feelings out into reality, right? And we've got the Magician here, and the Magician is all about having everything that you need, everything that you need, every element. It's about having the ideas, it's about having the emotional punch behind it, it's about having the resources to make it happen, it's about having the drive to go the distance. And then we're clarified by this Two of Pentacles, right? Again, we can juggle anything. It doesn't matter how rocky or challenging or turbulent the waters are behind us. We've got this. We've got this. Absolutely, 100%. We've got this. So those feelings can be brought into reality, right? All of those feelings based in your heart, no matter what you had to do to get there. Absolutely. And then Pluto goes direct on Sunday. Now look, we've got the Devil, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. There could not be a more perfect card for Pluto direct. So the Devil is all about 3D attachments, right? This is about what drives us, what we are attached to, the things that we feel in our 3D-ness, right? And the Ace of Pentacles is about new things in the 3D. So don't be afraid to make that shift, right? From what you have to what you know is being offered to you. You know, this is the hand of God offering you this abundance, offering you this newness, offering you, again, the garden, right? Right? All of these beautiful flowers are here for you. You know what you've got. You planted the seeds. It's right there. All of these things are just part of this cycle. And as we move through this week and we get to next weekend, when all the big three, Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto, will all be direct for the first time in a while, we need to be cognizant of all that we have learned along the way, right? Where we were attached, where we planted seeds, where we know our love and heart are, what we have reserved ourselves from, right? Where our passion lies. Absolutely. All right. For an oracle this week, we have the Spiral Dancer, number 5. Beautiful. So, circuitous route, perception. The Spiral Dancer moves with her own rhythm and steps to the music only she can hear. She takes you on a path that is winding and circular. She assures that what you're experiencing as a setback is really part of an upward spiral. Perception is everything, and you're not retracing your steps or going backward, but around and up. She says that you can be comforted, knowing that your path is one of success and adventure and experience. Follow her, for she dances along a magical way. Everything has a destiny. Each thing is a sacred teacher with valuable lessons to share, even if it appears that you are dancing in a different direction. All the steps are perfect, even when you may seem to be stumbling. The Spiral Dancer is a reminder that destiny's true path is seldom straight. So in this week, all of the places where you may have been out of alignment as we've gone through these very, very big shifts with Saturn and Pluto and Jupiter have all brought you back, right? No troubles are too large to have been overcome. This transition brings you back to your inspiration and asks you, to let go of what you think things look like, because what is already yours, right? You've already fought the battle. You've already won it. You know what's here in your heart. You know what this love is all about. You've planted the seeds. You've waited. You've held vigil. And it's all here. It's all here for you. Just making that decision, knowing that you've got this, knowing that what you're tied to is of your own making, right? And that in reality, you get whatever you choose, because that's how it works. It doesn't matter how long it took you to get here. It just matters that you arrive, right? That's what the spiral is all about. All right, guys, have excellent weeks. Big giant blessings. Yeah. Take care.